Hey.
And this is called Feline Friends. Curled up on the couch with a curled up kitten cradled in your lap. Both of you totally out of this world. I smile at such a lovely double take, tiptoe around the flat afraid that you should wake. I kiss both your noses and you both sniff and shift, adopt new synchronized poses. I can only love and sit and watch as one of you makes a move that the other will match. I take a Polaroid as I am leaving, place it between your toes where on awakening it will be seen to show you how very beautiful you've been. Thank you. I was just about to slip off this mortal coil, and when you do have a heart attack, the world just goes, that's it. And it's only on the coming back that the world, you try to grab bits of the world that are around you. So I was reading The Little Prince, so that got in. There was a picture of Picasso, the child balancing the ball, that gets in. You just want any part of the world, whether it's a fag on the ground, anything, it's the world, and you're so glad to have it back. So this is called This Mortal Coil. Grab the latest edition of the Daily Universe. What's new, what's news, same old really. Whose star is rising, whose sun is set, the latest comet dragging its tail behind it. And is it just my imagination, or are there more black holes about this time than last year? He had grown greater than the world he lived on, balanced upon it now this planet Earth, like the blue boy in that Picasso painting, or a giant at The Little Prince, hurtling through eternity, light from long dead stars alive in his eyes, an as was, not an as is. Here we go round the sun like a nursery rhyme, looking rather tanned but losing his mind, gazing out into space with a brain hobbled together like a Hubble telescope. No escaping the gravity of the situation. Death the only escape. Leaving the planet now. Watch as the Earth, his Earth, journeys on without him. Open the pod doors, God. God, open the pod doors. I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave. Or whoever you are, you see, I don't exist. We had a clock down in Cork, and it was one of those ones where it just skips tick, and it just goes like that. So, this is minus a wooden bird. Tock, said the clock. And again, tock. It never said a tick, only this pompous tock, as if time had taken a shortcut. Tock, said the clock, as it made a quick grab of the moment by the throat. The cat no longer listened. Suddenly the clock stuck out a tongue, minus the cuckoo. Years ago the wooden bird had either broken or flown off. The cat not even interested. The clock still kept time prisoner within itself, as if time were the man in the iron mask. The clock spitting out smart aleck remarks. The cat licked its privates, looking at one as if to say, let's see you do that then. Snow stared in the window, begging to come in, sit by the fire. I told the snow no, so it continued to erase the world. The cat not even bothered. Soon place and space were no longer with us. There was only time. All was white, all was quiet. We lost in the space between one talk and the other. Talking about time, this is called Time is Away and Somewhere Else, which, if you know the great Louis MacNeice poem, Meeting Point, that's the line from it. Gorgeous poem. I heard the silence creep into the room, hush even the candle so that it stuttered out, until the room was a solid block of silence. Even my mind was silent, every thought frozen in place, my voice now a ghost. Then the snow entered through an open door, stood upon the weathered welcome mat, before tentatively tiptoeing across the floor. It sat upon a chair mimicking being human. I let it find its way, laughed as it laid the table with a cloth of quiet white. The ruined cottage greeting the snow as a guest, hardly recognizing this human intruder. Amazed that so much still left in place, memory swept into a corner, laughter trapped in stone. I relit the leftover candle, placed it in what used to be a window. The long dead gathered around its flame, the past flickering into being. And this is called The Great Continent of Tomorrow. The ocean thrown its voice so that the shell could tell of the great sea within you, the ebb and flow of blood as it travels through and through you, touching the shores of consciousness, you listening to nothing but the sound of self, shell to shell hole, so that you realize you are the roar of the eternal ocean, you the master of your own time, the thought that pulses in the brain, the great galleon of the mind, setting sail for the horizon of who you are, the great continent of tomorrow. Thank you.